Alright, so powerhouse. There's a couple of routes you could do from spawn to basically get a decent amount of metal. I'm also no clipping, whoops. To get a decent amount of metal to start with, because as you run out you go teleporter as expected. Now, this is entirely dependent on what you want to do. I personally will grab the 175 here. Then you've got two options. You either go out the right here and just put the sentry where I'm going to place it in a moment, or you can go up top here and grab a safety amount of metal for the extra 25. So out the window, drop down on this, hit this, and build a sentry here. I've looked around this point, and I've sort of considered all the options, and this is probably the best place for a sentry when it comes to point covering itself. We'll do this in live to sort of test this. So your sentry can either go here, and you can cover the point itself. You can also place it on a lot of various different spots here that are really kind of odd and not massively useful for point covering itself. You can get a gun up on this, which is incredibly odd, and it'll cover the right door there, but it doesn't cover all the way down to the end here. The reason I build it here because it doesn't cover the upper window, but it does cover all of that and the point itself, which is the main thing you want to be doing. You can build in this water, which I don't know how effective it would actually be. Also, this looks glitchy as hell. So you can get a sentry in the water here, which I don't know how effective it'd be coverage-wise, but a teleport or something gimmicky could go there. And you could potentially build just straight across from the point, but I personally think that that one there gives you a bit of coverage of the other side, because it's symmetrical, and it does expose you to the wind more, arguably, but it does cover the point. I never really messed around with sentries in this area, because it's sort of asking to give them the control point for free, and then I can understand the benefit of building a teleporter and a full-on nest in here, but I'm going to do something a little bit more gimmicky. I'm just going to no-clip across this, because the sentry would be here with 70 metal built. So, after I got the point sort of secured and my teammates moving up, I'd upgrade this to level 2, using the metal in either here or over there. I'd probably get both packs actually, because I'm going to need both packs. So I put the 70 into it, and then I put another 130 to get to that level. Then I'd grab this pack, and because this loadout's kind of pure utility, you're in a bit of a crappy situation, so the pistol's your go-to weapon, which I know may sound kind of dumb, but you can kind of change it up, but I want to do something gimmicky here. So, see my sentry from here. I've gone up on my own, so if I die, my sentry's still at least covering the point, albeit it could get sapped or anything, but I'm standing up here with hopefully teammates supporting me, and you can either stand out here, pull the gun, build it so it covers the doorway in this really, really odd sort of just covers it way, or you can move it in itself, get it up to here. Now, after that, I would be able to either build a teleporter on this ledge here in this corner, or in this corner itself here. Grab this small pack, and then I'd either build a dispenser, or depending on how aggressive my team is, I'd grab the gun and move it to this spot. Now, from here, you've got a lot of options, because you've kind of got a nice established base. This gun covers almost all of the area in here, or cover that upper area there, I believe. Let's have a look. It just about covers that upper area up there. If it doesn't, you can always spam with a pistol and use the rescue range to keep it up, and hope some of your teammates get a clue and push up that area. Now, there's a couple of ways you can go here. I personally am going to go up there. However, if you're carrying the gun, or if the gun's covering you while you're here, nothing's going to attack you here until maybe you get to this point. But if you pull it, put it on top of this box, you've got a nice solid hold here, albeit this is quite experimental. I've not tried this yet, but I will do in the live, hopefully, depending on how well my teammates play. And this can work in reverse as well, actually. So, if you pick this up, put it there, it can just about cover up top there, and it covers the main doorway. So this covers most of the point. Now, when it comes to actually pushing into this area and moving forward, I would probably pull the gun from that corner up here to either... Can't build on this if you're wondering. I'd either pull it into this area itself, as there's a nice large metal back here, get a teleporter up in either that corner, or this corner, or that corner there, and then move my gun to here to help secure the point. And then from there, it's a case of either grabbing the gun as it covers, and you're repairing it as you move along here, so you can kind of dip in between these turbines and just repair. And trying to get either all the way back here and then grabbing the gun and pulling it, and then building a sentry right here, which is right next to the spawn door. You can move it further back even, just have it here. So it just suppresses the entire area itself. Whether you get to do this or not is a different matter altogether, because the enemy team's probably going to try and stop you with all of its might getting back here. And if you can get away with it, which I highly doubt you can, getting a teleporter exit up here, which is going to be very unlikely, but you can give it a go. So it's all about getting a sentry gun as far forward as possible. Honestly, if you can get it up to that point there, you should be able to cap this point with help of teammates and a teleporter. Now, why have I talked about offense first instead of defense on a 3CP map? Well, 3CP and 5CP plays in favor of aggression, and the whole gunmetal update basically changed Engineer's role as a pure stonewall sort of just tanking class to someone who can tank to some extent, but you need to be aggressive with your sentries because they improve the building speed, they improve the hold time. You know, it was all just changes to the sort of meta of Engineer as a whole class, from going from purely defensive to, well, purely defensive support to sort of a moulding of defensive, aggressive, and support. Now, I haven't really explored the last point because if things go well, it's going to be a case of playing this offensively. However, when it comes to a last hold, I'm going to have a look at the various spots that I've seen in the pubs and just in general. I want to see what the coverage of this one is. Obviously, if you're on last, you might want a Wrangler. This could be sighted out, although if you've got a level 3 with wrangled rockets, you can force anybody out of that choke point and your team should be helping suppress this, so that's not a bad spot there. I'm assuming you need to dispense a jump for this, so we'll grab that. Just get this up. I'm keeping it at level 2 just for the sake of upgrade animation convenience. You get it on top of these barrels as well, you can. I'd say this spot's pretty good. Yeah. I need to actually get up there to coverage. I'll just no-clip up. No, don't think anybody would mind. Obviously, if you want to get up here properly, you just build a level 3 and then put rockets on it. Just jump it. You can get spammed out from that upper area there by the looks of things. If I go into the wall here... Oh god. If I go into the wall here just so I can see the coverage. You might be able to get away with putting it here and it should cover the upper area. Should cover the upper area. Anywhere further back from here, this covers the point entirely, albeit you're very exposed to your left. Yeah, the last hold's not going to be easy. Now, defending before the last hold, I'd say this box is probably a good choice. I want to get up there with it, so I can actually just no-clip again. The only reason I'm using no-clip is so I can see the radius cone of the sentry gun. There's probably a command to do it, but I don't know it. If anybody does know it, let me know, because that'll make this a lot easier than pissing about trying to position it. It does cover that upper area, and it does cover the left, albeit it's not thorough either side. So honestly, you want it facing the other way, shooting into people rather than doing it from a defensive. From a defensive standpoint, let's have a look at this. It's missing kind of dumb, but it's a surprise. That'd shoot people. I think it'd look straight up and shoot people. Might not at this angle, so it might be an easy kill from here, but if you move it forward slightly, it should in theory rotate all the way around, albeit actually keeping this gun alive is going to be a hard time. Yeah, hop the railing. Yeah, that's going to shoot up at people, pretty sure, and if it turns around in time, they're going to get a face full of rockets, which is just going to be an insta-kill on most classes. Because it's 150 damage plus how many of the bullets are doing, so that's a dead soldier probably. Let's just grab this. Maybe you can build on top of this, albeit it's not going to be particularly useful. There you go. Yeah, look, it's like a little extra MacGuffin on the sentry. Build on top of that, albeit not particularly useful, because you're kind of... I don't know, this would be good for an aggressive push-in maybe, as opposed to putting it up here. You can drop on top of this barrel and place it, albeit it's awkward to position, because you're standing on top of it as well. Let's have a look. I want to get the radius thing again. Yeah, this covers the entire lobby pretty much, apart from that upper corner there. Whereas this one does cover that upper corner ever so slightly. So you're probably better off in this spot, and it's got better cover here anyway. So defense, 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 defense. Here is probably the best spot, because then it covers the left, albeit you're close quarters with a lot of classes. And you do have a metal and health pack over here, so you can just stand over here and just repair as ad nauseum. Defense, wait, middles, you can't really defend the middle. Well, you can. You use the same spot I've got, you just spend a little extra time there stalling it out with maybe build the dispenser and a teleporter if you're having a really hard fight on the middle. You are going to catch a lot of spam from these upper windows potentially. Depends how aware the snipers are. And obviously if you've got the pistol you can always harass them or bring the Wrangler and harass them out. I personally won't be running the Wrangler on this map because it's so close quarters in a lot of locations. That's all I can really say about this. I'm going to do some live stuff after this because obviously a demonstration on this map because of how it's laid out and it's 3 CP. Well, yeah, it's in the 5 CP format, but it's a 3 CP. It's very difficult to sort of tell how effective any of these spots will be without actually testing them. And I personally haven't tested them yet, so yeah, I don't know. If there's any suggestions in the comments, please let me know about like different good spots that could be good on this map because I'm welcome to try them. As you know, this has been out what 4 weeks, maybe, if that, maybe more. Well, it's more than that. It's more like 2 months because the contract's been going on for 8. Well, no, yeah, 8 weeks. 8 weeks of contracts, 2 contracts a week. That's 8 weeks, yeah. Because we're on contracts 15 or 16, so we're getting there to 2 months. So yeah, this map's been out 2 months. I wonder if you can build on top of these things. No, I didn't think you could. And for whatever reason, you can't build in the water on this side, I don't think. No, you can't build in the water on this side, but you can on the other side for some reason. Some very odd reason. Anyway, I will transition over to the live stuff. I hope this is useful, and we'll see how the live stuff goes. If there's an airstrike in this area, I'm probably just going to die and cry and bitch, because I hate that weapon. But whatever. See you there. Alright, we're starting on the team that's down. We're going to try and stop it from being down. So let's try and help with this. Let's not build a sentry just yet. Just dodge this soldier for a bit and now we build a sentry. Right in the middle of the field. Not even caring about the damage. Because there's metal packs for days. Get a decent defense up here, quickly. Spencer in this corner. That's not hitting for some reason. Now it is. Good. We're trying to push out here, so I'm gonna get this to level 2. Let's get this dispenser up. Move it where the health kit is. We're out. Let's get out. Grab that. Hit this. Move it out. Scout just got gatted down by level 1 watching this doorway, so let's just put this here real quick. This is not a good place for it particularly, but you really need that metal or whatever. Wait until I know that sentry's definitely dead. It's not a great place for it. Yeah, there is a sentry there. So, I'm just going to upgrade this dispenser. Pull the gun back when it takes too much damage. I should go build a teleporter actually. I'm going to go build a teleporter. The gun's down, let's go. Let's wait actually. Wait for everything to be dead. Which I don't think it's all going to die right now. Nope. Go for the teleporter entrance back at spawn. This is one of those shitty situations where you've got to try and push out, and it's not an easy task. So let's just hop this for a second, have a look. Oh god, regret having a look, fix it, hop back over it, and burn. No, Ericsson, this is not the time. Hi, gold team. Talk later, if you don't mind. We're looking for an NG, I believe. I'm trying to get in a gold team. I've been in one before, I'm trying to get in one again. Please kill this pyro. Please kill this pyro. Please kill this bombing soldier who just completely nuked me. Holy shit. Fucking teammates, man. Might as well not have them. story of the engineer in a nutshell. Anyway, let's try and get back out here. Yeah, kinda. It's not the response I was looking for. But we'll talk later. I've already got another team lined up anyway, so I'm not that bothered. But get on with the butt. Great, someone else is moving this shit. And I'm in direct snipe silent. This is not a spot I want to be in, really. It's been a while, I'm not sure what happened to the team, okay. Right, we have the gun in the spot we wanted to be. Here comes bombing McGee again. Piss off. And suddenly demo night. Suddenly demo night. Just the problem with having a half defender mid. You don't know where anybody is. And this week I'll get stuff ordered. Alright, good. Good to know. 10 out of 10. Would learn again. Now we've got to try and get back out here again, which is going to be a nightmare. Just going to put this here, and we're going to wait, because I have no idea. Oh, they're capping. That can only be a good sign. Grab this. Let's go. Again. Let's get bombed by that same soldier. Hey, I'm not being bombed by that same soldier. Right. Gonna build this, upgrade it to level 2, and we're gonna pull it into the window up there, hopefully. In theory. Oh, this engineer's gonna build right next to me and be a real great guy. Right, let's go. Straight into that window. Grab all the metal packs along the way. Let's get the pistol out, although that probably should do the rescue ranger at close quarters, but whatever. Metal built. Pull this. Get it here. Now we have a level 2 waiting for them. Leave the metal pack, damn it. I'd love to, but I have no metal. I can only apologise. That's a scout. We have spam coming in. Come on, metal packs. I can tank a single soldier, that's fine. Need to make sure they don't come through here though. More metal. I'm working on it. Are we in? We in? No, the crits! The mini crits, sorry, but they still hurt. Son of a bitch. Your engineer is dead. Just don't let him up there. I'll be with my telly in a moment. All that challenging your players. Alright guys, to 2. Grab some metal, take it. Please let me take it. Actually no, you know what? Do the old build at spawn thing. Grab more metal. I should be using my bind to do this, but whatever. Actually, there's a load of metal in my... Oh, the hull damage. Faster healing. There you go, level 2. And level 2 dispenser coming up, or level 3, sorry. We do the telly, and then we'll get through. All done. Right, we'll get this to 175. Get ready to put rockets on it. We are funneling in here. We in there. Get counter Texas. Someone's behind me. Ah! Yes, sentry. Kill them all. I can't stand next to my dispenser. Oh, my tele exit got broke. Need that down quick, sharp. That down quick, sharp. Let's put rockets on this. Thank you, Mr. Reserve Shooter, as much as I hate that weapon. Thank you for killing the spy. Let's get this telly going. We need it. Get up there, people. Get stuck in. Alright, we're relaxed on metal, let's get forward. Yeah, you got the stairs, don't you? And then go work your way around. Oh god! Fucking Bomber McGee! Bloody Bomberman comes out of nowhere every time. Now there's another sentry backed up in there, which is nice. Now I can just go back and build another one. And this is why you hate other people. Because they do shit like that. Oh god, nope. Change my mind. And we just walk this in. Oh god, bleeding, 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 bleeding. Who uses bleed weapons? Who the fuck are you? No one uses bleed. Oh, this is the downside to this, the mini crits while hauling. It's so painful. Okay, they've got a brass beast heavy coming, and rockets have just been spammed constantly up here. They're capping our mid. We're about to have a shit fest on our hands. No. Defend, people, defend. This is the problem with having a second engineer, he just nests up next to you. Right. I'm going to look out here, and I'm going to pull the sentry, and then I'm going to build it. No one's going to hit the miracle pill and insta-give me. Should I put this gun in the window? Fucking hell. Yeah, miracle man. There's a heavy with a brass beast on point. Surely we can defend that from everybody else. Bitch! And they're defending, they've got up there. Now, we just build this here as a contingency, because they got my sentry. Who the fuck hit that? Damn it. And they're capping, back capping us. Do I have to defend the back cap? I really don't like doing this. I ain't afraid to get waded in. I should be using this pistol, but I ain't afraid to go wading in. No fear. We're last. Oh my god, please no. Come on! Fucking protect your engineers! They are the lifeblood. Ah! No respect, no overheal, no love. Give me my telly. That's not even my telly, whatever, it goes to the same place. Hi. I'm back to get this to level 2. They're back capping us! Son of a bitch! This is the problem with not bringing a Wrangler. Can someone please? Oh my fucking god. I did kind of walk into that, albeit. The fact of the matter is we should have actually pushed out of this area by now. I have 33 teleports and there's the point cleared. Contest this with a soldier. Oh, for God's sake. No! More worried about the pyro, to be honest. Couple of heavies. We've got someone else trying to ninja behind us. Oh, it's an engineer with mini sentry. At least all my buildings are still up there. I'll pull it from the window again. We have an engineer ninja-neering behind us. I need more metal. They're just slipping behind us. I should stay here, really. Scout's gonna come try and have a go. Come on, Rescue Ranger. BFB, oh good, you're fun. The worst monster I ever saw. Oh, fuck you, have the point. Have the fucking point. If you're gonna come harass me, that's a mistake. Reload it. He could have had the point. I gave him the option. I gave him the option. But no, he'd rather come and try and kill me. Bloody kill greedy motherfuckers instead of focusing the objective. Right, I'm leaving the sentry here. If the scout gets past, that's top tiers. This is to suppress the main corridor. I'm not letting them leave anymore. Not allowed to leave anymore. Someone managed to backcap, that's on my team. Thank you. Cheers, Gandalf. $200 metal, let's do this. Now we have 3 engineers, which is totally unnecessary. Now we're just getting shot at from every angle but loose. Oh please, Scout, be the hero we need. And there's the win. Thank you very much for watching.